if people lose their belief in Bitcoin, if they don't believe in Bitcoin, then what value does it provide though?
I have two comments. One, the perfect money would have no utility, right? You don't want to use corn as money or alcohol as money or cigarettes as money or houses as money or bales of tobacco as money or gold as money, because these things have a utility value as jewelry, as houses. If you monetize houses, nobody can afford to buy one. If you monetize gold, your jewelry just got 3 times as expensive. If you monetize food, everybody starves to death. So the whole idea that money should have a utility value, I think it's just wrong. It's just a wrong idea. And monetary theorists would understand, and they would say, you want to monetize a token, a synthetic token that has no other use, because that way 100% of the value of the money is monetary. It's the brand value. And that's what Bitcoin is. My second point is when you look at this, the US dollar is backed by the United States Army, by the military might of the United States and the police force, and the belief in the United States of America. Bitcoin is backed by the network of Bitcoin proof of work miners. There are millions of Bitcoin miners scattered all around the world. There are billions of dollars of capital. There are billions of dollars of energy that are used to defend the network. There are 10,000 plus nodes running the Bitcoin software on it. There are tens of thousands of Lightning nodes to process transaction payments. And there's hundreds of millions of people that believe in it. So in fact, Bitcoin is an ecosystem. It is a combination of political support. It's the support of the electorate. It's the support of the politicians. It's the support of the miners. It's the support of the holders. It's the protocol itself, which is built into tens of thousands of companies and built into many political jurisdictions. And that makes it the most secure ledger in the world, the most secure database, the most unhackable, most indestructible database. And it also makes it the strongest brand in the world. It's not just the greatest monetary brand, it's the greatest brand. And by that, I mean, it's worth 1.3 or $1.2 trillion right now. That's all brand value. That's a lot more valuable than the brand value in Coca-Cola or Apple or Google. And everybody in the world recognizes Bitcoin as money. The closest thing to that maybe is the United States dollar. But the point is the US dollar is an inflationary currency. It's losing value every month. And Bitcoin is appreciating asset. It's gaining purchasing power every year. So it makes it the ideal money. And none of these other things that he mentions really are, because they're not scarce and they're not completely money, nor are they usable as money. How are you going to give gold to 8 billion people on an Android phone? Yeah, how are you going to move it? How are you going to run an economy on that? If you want a foundation for a 21st century economy, you need to be able to give the money, the monetary asset, to everybody on Earth, and they need to be able to receive it for free and move it at the speed of light and program it on their mobile phone. And you can do that with Bitcoin, and you can't do that with gold. And you can't even, ultimately, the dollar will move as a stable coin, but it will move on crypto rails. And it'll be simply the medium of exchange layer on top of the store of value layer, which is Bitcoin.
But what about the people who say Bitcoin it's slow, it's inefficient, there's better coins out there? I mean, are you diversified in different cryptocurrencies, or will Bitcoin continue to be the winner?
Yeah, no, Bitcoin is the winning monetary protocol. It's like the English language is the successful language of technology. It's like the metric system is the system of science, and base 10 math is the system of mathematics. You could try to commercialize another language, and you could try to commercialize base 16 math, and you could try to commercialize a different system of measures. but you're not really creating any value. You're kind of reinventing a system, a wheel that already works, and the network effect is so powerful that you have almost no chance of success. With regard to speed, many people misunderstand this. Bitcoin moves at the speed of light on layer 2 and layer 3. So the Lightning Network has thousands of nodes, tens of thousands of nodes, and you can send $37 for 1/20th of a penny in a split second over the Lightning Network in Bitcoin, right? So you can move 1 Bitcoin here to there very rapidly. So Lightning is a decentralized layer 2 protocol to move Bitcoin at the speed of light for free. But there are other applications like all the exchanges, Coinbase and Binance, they're moving Bitcoin at the speed of light. And Square, Cash App, and PayPal, they're also moving Bitcoin at the speed of light for free. And any custodian can move it at the speed of light for free and program it. So you don't really need a base layer that moves the money fast. In fact, it's probably detrimental. In order to create a base layer that moves the money fast, you have to sacrifice security and integrity. It's much riskier. Anything that moves the money fast is easier to hack, easier to corrupt, is less secure, and ultimately not decentralized. If the base layer isn't decentralized, it's not property, it's a security. And I'm using a legal definition of security. If it is legally a security and is not property, that means it's certainly unethical to promote it as a public figure, and it's probably illegal to promote it as a public figure. So like a senator, a congressman, a mayor, a head of a country could never promote a security as money, right? Because it's like me promoting my stock to Congress. I couldn't get elected and say, I want the United States to adopt my stock as a store of value, because there's conflict of interest.
If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide that goes over what passive income is, how to start generating passive income, and different passive income strategies. These are things that you can start doing even if you don't have a lot of money. So if you want to read this free guide on how to start generating passive income for free, all you got to do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.